If you want to start content creation and nandito ka sa Pilipinas, paano nga ba mag-start ng contents dito? Ano nga ba yung mga bagay na possibly pwede mong i-content? Paano mo mas-separate yung sarili mo sa mga taong nagva-vlog lang for fun? Ano yung influencer and ano yung content creator? And lastly, paano mo ma-monetize yung mga contents na ginagawa mo? Well, I am Special Yami III. I grew my account in 2024 from 0 to 100k followers, maintained a 6-figure income for the last quarter of 2024, and here I will show you kung paano mag-work yung content creation dito sa Pilipinas. I know when you think about content creation, may isip mo yung mga napapanood mo dito sa YouTube, sa Facebook, and sa TikTok. Sila Kong TV, Malupiton, and iba't iba pang mga content creators. They are also content creators, pero I like to think more of them as influencers. Ano nga ba yung difference between the two? In my own perspective, influencers are those bigger accounts that vlogs about the things that they do. They are influencing people, kagaya nila Kong TV, sila Malupiton. Oo, contents yung kine-create nila, pero they have a more spontaneous approach sa contents. I think of it na kapag ang focus nito is vlogging, inwards, and pinapakita lang nila kung ano yung buhay na meron sila, that's more of an influencer para sa akin. When it comes to content creators naman, this is what I want myself to belong. Those people that shares values through the internet, especially through education, through their ideas, opinions. They are the key opinion leaders. They lead a certain type of demography and sila yung nagiging educator on that certain demographic. Pwede naman sila mag-vlogs and magpakita ng mga insiders sa mga buhay-buhay nila. Pero ang main purpose ng mga to is to share value and educate on a certain topic. Mostly these content creators have their own offers or yung product na binibenta nila. Ganun din naman yung mga influencers. Pero because content creators are more on the value, they educate people on a certain topic, they have an option to sell a digital product. Oo, pwede rin naman yun magbenta ng mga ganito, yung mga influencers, pero mas bibigyan pansin ng mga taong interested sa isang bagay, yung taong nag-educate, mas papaniwalaan kasi nila yung mga ganun. They will buy from these people and doon na papasok yung mga digital products like a guide on how to achieve a certain goal, mentorship, a paid community, or a course. Dito na yan nakapaloob. Pero when it comes to influencers, they gather the most eyeballs. So mostly these people's sources of incomes are affiliate marketing, paid collaborations, brand deals, and sometimes nagbebenta din sila ng mga physical product, mga merch. Ako as someone who makes videos, I am positioning myself in the middle. I educate people, I bring out my opinions to the internet. At the same time, I do vlogs of my own life. I am in the middle of content creator and influencer. And I think that's better since you can have the best from the both worlds. Yung mga opportunities sa pagiging content creator and at the same time to be an influencer. Because when it comes to being a content creator, I also have my own digital product. I have a paid community where I can teach my students how they can create content, how to be a content creator and an influencer, and how they can monetize their contents. Pero I also have the opportunity of an influencer. I can accept brand deals, promotions for a price, and I can also do affiliate marketing. So dito pa lang sa dalawa, mamamonetize mo na yung nabuild mo na brand. So nalaman mo na kung ano yung difference ng dalawa. Well, paano nga ba mag-start na mag-post ng contents and videos dito sa internet? Unlike other gurus out there na sasabihan ka na mamili ng sarili mong niche, what I always teach is that you become your own niche. Kung ano ka, kung sino ka ngayon, kung ano yung mga passions mo and interests mo, yun yung mga bagay na ilalagay mo sa mga contents mo. Bakit ganun? Kasi kapag nagstay ka lang sa isang niche, for example, self-improvement, sobrang dami ng tao yung nasa self-improvement. And ano yung pinagkaiba mo sa kanila? Kung yun lang din yung bagay na nasa loob ng contents mo. That's why I say na you become your own niche. Isipin mo kung nasa self-improvement ka and at the same time into fashion ka and at the same time instrument ka tapos artist ka rin. Yung combination ng mga interest mo na yun yung personality mo. Yun yung magsa-separate sa'yo sa niche mo sa internet. Magkakaroon ka ng sarili mong niche kasi ikaw lang yung ganun. Iba-iba tayo ng interest and that's what makes us unique. So for the first step na kailangan mong gawin is to pick up a pen and a paper. Isulat mo kung ano yung mga bagay, kung ano yung mga interests mo, ano yung mga passions mo, ano yung mga bagay na masaya kang ginagawa. And dyan pa lang makikita mo na kung ano yung mga bagay na pwede mong ilagay sa contents mo, sa brand mo. After that, since nakapag-decide ka na, this is where you will make a video. And sa paggawa ng video, dalawang klase lang yan, short form and long form contents. This YouTube video is a long-form video. Ito yung mga videos na umabot ng 5 to 10 or even more minutes and usually nakapost to sa YouTube or Facebook. When it comes naman sa short form, yun yung mga videos na may iksi lang. Around 30 seconds to 3-minute videos and most commonly, nakapost to sa Reels or sa TikTok or sa Shorts. And pinakamadali talagang gawin sa someone who's just starting is to create contents in short form contents since mas maiksi ito. And for your first video, you can make a video about yourself. Sino ka, ano yung goals mo, paano mo yun ma-achieve, and kung ano yung situation mo ngayon. Maglalagay ako ng link dyan sa baba ng free script on your first ever video na pwede mo i-post. And after posting that video, then there, may contents ka na. You just have to be consistent with posting these videos. With contents, dun mo mabibuild yung audience mo. After that, dun mo pa lang yan mamonetize. And sadly, dito sa Pilipinas, wala pa tayong TikTok Creator Fund. The only way we can monetize our brands is through affiliate marketing pa lang. Brand deals, selling our own products, YouTube monetization, and Facebook monetization. Well, ayun lang. That's how you can make contents and videos dito sa Pilipinas. How you can start to be a content creator. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it down sa comments. Well, that's it for my video. If you gain any insights, feel free to subscribe so you can see more videos like this. And on my next video, gagawa ko ng video about the process, the real process on how you can make the actual video sa paggawa ng short form contents and even long form contents. Kung paano mag-shoot ng mga videos, kung paano mag-script, and paano mo mailalagay yung mga dapat mong sabihin dun sa isang video.